fuck did I get here? Weren't we behind a webcam for the past month?
I thought this was my house.
The fuck you mean? I'm the one with the Spider-Man pillow.
You are? Where are we?
Oh no, we're in our usual setup. Okay, don't worry guys, if we're taking off our masks, me and George have been very, very, very responsible since COVID started. I trust him with my life, he trusts me with his life, so don't worry. If I get COVID from him, I will kill him. And if he gives me COVID, you can foot the bill. And I won't pay for half the bill.
This is the first time I'm seeing you in how many months?
I saw you in March in this house, and then I saw you in person.
That was like mid-March, right?
Yes, and then I saw you
obviously before the lockdown.
Mid-May, yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, nice to be back on this couch. We're not doing a pod. We're not doing a podcast.
It is great to be here, guys.
Is this the same couch?
Happy.
Is this the same couch we had last time, or no? I don't remember.
Yes, it is.
I don't remember, man. It's been so.
No, I remember. You've had this couch for a while.
I guess since my last birthday, 1 year ago. So we did record some stuff on here. But anyway. Oh, hey everyone. This is Joe from ActionX. You can see the monitor, Joe. You know I'm referring to you. Say your name.
This is George.
This is George. Not it's just George.
It's just George.
This is George. Like this is us. This is
This is us.
Or the Jane the Virgin version. This is Moss. I gotta do a Jane the Virgin review someday.
I keep looking at the monitor over there.
Fine.
I know the camera's over there. Like, I know you beautiful people. I can look straight into your soul.
That sounds creepy as hell.
I mean, like, you know, what else are we here for?
I don't know, man. But anyway, guys, everyone, this is Joe. Welcome to What's in the Super. Welcome back. If this is your third Doctor Who series review, that's why we are about to begin reviewing the entirety of Series 3 of BBC's Doctor Who. Again, if you're wondering, wait, you guys were on webcams for the last 2 weeks. The last 2 episodes. Why are you guys in person? Well,
on shitty webcams.
Yes. So just to let you know, George was coming over here for another separate reason. And then we said, fuck it, let's just get this out of the way now because we're both in person. It's a very rare occurrence nowadays. Don't worry, this will not...
It was unrelated to this, why I'm here. But, you know, I was here, so figured why not kill an hour, you know?
Or 2.
Or 2.
Or 7.
Or 3, because Series 3.
Oh, wow. You had to make that corny reference. But it works. It works. But don't worry, we're not doing this for the entirety. This is just a once and occur. Maybe we'll do this again. But who knows?
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. I mean, we only got like...
We're going to see if I can fix my audio quality on my end.
When we go back to Series 4.
Yeah, when we go back to the next couple videos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
so we're doing this in person for a treat. It's similar to how when me and Sal were doing Arrow, and then we were going to do all 8 episodes, well, all 9 in person. And he's like, yo, man, I'm busy. Can we do it on webcam? I'm like, fine. Fine, you son of a bitch. But it's safer. But anyway.
And you're going to use this camera from now on, right?
Hopefully, as long as it doesn't die out on me.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so if there might be episodes where like my camera just suddenly goes dead and you just see a static image of me doing... But anyway, let's start it off. George, is Doctor Who Series 3 worth the binge? Is it worth going into right after you wrap up Series 2, which was by far, so far, our number 1?
You want the truth?
Oh, God. Tell me the truth. You're the Whovian.
I mean, like, you know, it's all right. Series 3. It has some key moments. You know, like, there's... The best part of it, without a doubt, is the finale of this season. That is just like, oh my god, that's the high point.
The 3-parter finale.
Yeah,
that was so fucking great.
It was so fucking great. But if you know, we're talking about the series as a whole, right?
Not spoilers yet.
Yeah.
Well, not spoilers yet. Not.
Yeah, this one you could take your time with.
Mm-hmm.
I feel. No, that's bad. Just like, yeah.
I would have to agree with you. Because I didn't want to text you this because, again, me and George, we rarely text each other when we talk about Doctor Who. We save it for this review. So this is the first time we're talking about anything.
Yeah. All of Joseph's thoughts on Doctor Who. He never tells me anything until we're recording. So that way we get the...
First impressions.
Yeah, the genuine impressions.
Mm-hmm. So for me, I felt the same way. I don't think this is great. This is as better.
It's a casual season.
I think it's better than Series 1, but it's not... If we're jumping ahead to the ranking section, it's not as better as Series 2. I feel like Series 1 and Series 2 work so well together as, like, this is the Doctor and the Rose's journey together. That was the first 2 series. Series 3, this is more as just the Doctor, us learning more about the character. And no matter what, that is a cool thing, to learn more about him as a character, to know about what he fears. We learn a lot about him this series.
A lot.
A lot. And as much as that's great, there's just something about the Dr. Rose companionship, the romantic ship, whatever you want to fucking call it at the end of the day. That connection, no matter, that was the core in the first 2 series, and that made those series much better. No offense to the new companion. No offense to her. I think she was a great
She's just along for the ride.
Yeah, but she didn't really, and that's the sucky thing, and they made jokes about it throughout this series, is that she's not Rose.
No.
She's not Rose. And even she knows, like, yeah, she's not Rose, because Rose holds a special place in the Doctor's heart.
Yeah.
And she's not it. And that's the unfortunate thing. And it's not a criticism, just like...
Well, that's her arc.
I know that. No, you're right.
Yeah.
But then it took a while for me to get into series. Series 2 was like, off the bat, let's go, let's do this, let's keep the energy going. Series 3...
Yeah, I feel really bad. He wants to blast through this whole series, but it
took a while.
Yeah, we're not able. He prefers to watch a season, then do a video, then watch a season, then do a video.
Yeah.
And he's wanted to watch the whole show, but we have so little time to record these.
Yeah, but thankfully we're still doing these. So
thankfully, I'm very happy you're enjoying the show.
Oh no, yeah, definitely. And I'm not trying to take away from Series 3 as a whole. I still think it's a really great, well-written.
It's still great.
I feel like the second half is stronger than the first half. I feel like the first half was way more slow. It was way more. It could be on purpose, could be just by an accidental reason. It took time, but it wasn't until we got to the second half when we started to see certain episodes come around, certain 2-parters. Certain
That's where shit hits the fan.
Exactly. That's when things start to really ramp up and okay, this is where Doctor Who's at its strong. Even without the Dr. Rose companionship, this is where things started to get picked up again. Mm-hmm. So I wouldn't binge it personally. If I'm answering my own question, I would not binge it.
Mm-hmm.
I would be like a casual watcher. I'll get to it when I can. But then once you hit that second half, oh man, you're gonna get hit hard by that, because all you want to do is keep going. But we talked a lot about the Doctor in the last 2. Let's talk about our new companion there at a non-spoiler level. What was your opinion on Martha Jones? Sounds like a spy name. Martha Jones.
She's fine.
She's fine. I mean, she's all right.
Yeah.
As a,
you know what I mean? It's just she's along for the ride. She's again, like you said, the focus of this series is on the Doctor. You learn so much more about him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like because of that, her characterization kind of got thrown on the side.
Mm-hmm.
And they went with a more generic, oh, she loves the Doctor. Oh, but they can't be together.
Yeah, but it doesn't...
it's a little bit blander,
mm-hmm.
Than what we see in the future. And what we've already seen in those first 2 series.
Mm-hmm. She just doesn't... And again,
there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that,
I thought she was pretty funny. She was her own character, but I don't think they didn't put as much effort into her as what they did with Rose. I feel like this was mainly, let's write for the Doctor this year. It's we need a companion. Let's just write her up. And she was already in the... Like you mentioned before in our Series 2 reviews, there's a minor character... Their actress is going to come back and play a companion. This was her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you mentioned in the review.
Yeah.
It's
not related, just...
They're cousins.
Sure.
No, because there was a line in the premiere, not the Christmas, but the premiere where...
Really?
Where she said, I heard about this incident in... I forgot where...
I forgot about that.
I forgot where Torchwood was at. It was I had a cousin who worked there, and then just all of a sudden she, gone. They are related, so there was a connection, but that was cool. That was really cool, but I still didn't... I like Martha. I like her. She's a cool character. The problem is they didn't really give her... We'll talk more about this in the spoiler section, but they didn't give her much to do.
Yeah.
She was just reacting. She had a couple story beats, and then after that was mostly providing witty banter with the Doctor. That was basically it. No offense, that's not a bad thing, but after seeing the Rose dynamic, and I'm sorry, even we're acting like the characters in Doctor Who. Like, well, all we talk about is Rose, 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 Rose. I mean,
Yeah, because Rose is awesome.
she was. I wish she would come back, but they had to put her off because the actress wouldn't reveal what reason she left for the show. At least what I could find. I could have found.
Really?
I could have found a reason. It could have been just.
I feel like they just wrote off her character, just for story's sake.
Maybe. We'll never know.
At least I don't remember if I heard that before. Yeah, whatever.
But anyway, what is there? Is there anything we could talk about non-spoilers? Because there's a lot of spoiler stuff I want to talk to you about.
Oh my god. Well, let's talk about like what do you think of like the single story episodes?
I think. Oh yeah, that reminds me. So
like, what do you
I think this
general idea.
This season's Doctor Light episode, like that singular episode without the Doctor, that isn't that much. Oh my god, such a fucking improvement from last time.
Yeah.
Such a fucking...
Yeah.
This felt like this is a real fucking episode.
Yeah.
It still has the sense of like this is the Doctor affecting other people. It still has that carryover. But they actually wrote a pretty damn fucking good story.
I know.
And seeing that, I won't spoil that, but that episode was so fucking good. I mean, I know it's not spin-off worthy because like they can't fucking spin that off.
I'm gonna be really embarrassed because
you didn't watch it.
I'm forgetting which one you're talking about.
The Weeping Angels.
Okay, Blink. Yeah, I thought it was that one. Yeah, yes. We're finally here, guys. We're talking about one of the most famous episodes of the whole series.
Yeah, but we'll talk more about that in the spoiler section.
Yeah,
but no, that was like such a damn good improvement from the last time.
Know.
It was.
Guess who wrote that episode?
Who?
Guess who?
Doctor Who?
Stephen Moffat.
Oh fuck! Oh my god! If that's the quality we're gonna get when we get the series 5,
right?
I can't.
Wait, I don't remember which season this was, but I know Rose was the companion, so it was probably. Yeah, I know it had to have been too. Remember the girl in the fireplace?
Fuck! What was where was that?
The one where the Doctor goes to like a Victorian era girl.
Oh yeah,
he's like, "Oh, I'll be right back," and he goes to her when she's an adult.
Oh yeah, that was kind of like one of those Inception level episodes where like it took me a while to understand anything.
Guess who wrote it?
Oh my fucking god!
This man, he's been dude. I'm telling you this now. He's planting the seeds
for when he takes over.
Yeah.
Damn, I can't wait for that. That's
Stephen Moffat is like a meticulous planner.
Well, he wrote Sherlock too, and I've seen that show. Like Jesus Christ,
I don't know if he like was intended to take over for the show later on, but like
it just worked out.
I'm pretty sure it just worked out, and like he incorporated things that he used in his episodes, and that's what we get in the series, quality wise.
Oh my god, if that's future quality wise, I can't wait,
dude.
But we are not in the future yet. But George, we gotta talk about spoilers. So this was it. So before we get into spoilers, what would you rate series 3 just on a non-spoiler level? Would you recommend this?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Just for that second half. That second half carries it. For me, at least.
Same. That really. I don't want to say saved the series. I want to say it really picked up the pace.
Yeah.
It really did.
Mm-hmm.
I recommend it too. I still enjoy this series, so go ahead.
Take your time with it. The more you get interested, the faster you can go along.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
All right, so that was it. That was the end of our non-spoiler segment. So remember, you can go watch Doctor Who Series 3 on HBO Max, all 13 episodes and the Christmas special. There you go. So go watch it now. We're about to switch into spoiler sections. So remember, because George is going to get a very loud yell in the face in a bit. So remember, 3, 2, 1. See you there.
Yell at me.
Huh?
You said you were going to yell at me.
Yeah, fucking Donna.
Right?
The Christmas special. What the fuck?
Right?
It was
nothing.
She was not that bad.
What?
She wasn't that bad.
All right, yeah,
she
I'm
wasn't
exaggerating a little bit.
Are
we peeking the mic, by the way? I saw red for a second.
Ah! Oh, wow, you're peeking. Not me. I'm the loud one, usually.
I love how we're just fucking with our view.
Hold on, let me drink my tea.
Can I lower? I can lower it from here, right?
I think you can. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Hello.
Sorry, everyone. George is assessing her mic. Anyway, so when we wrapped up Series 2, you were giving me like a brief sneak peek on Donna as a character when we were seeing the Christmas special. And I'll be honest, And again, what's ironic is that while I was waiting for you to do this review series with me,
Afterwards, after we recorded, I was telling Blank about it.
Mhm.
Not gonna say his name because I don't
Yeah.
know. And he was just like, "What the fuck's your problem with Donna?" And I'm just like, "She's annoying." You know.
Based on this,
I'm sorry.
I feel
She got better later on in series 4, you know, but it's just like, yeah, she's annoying at the end of the day.
She is annoying. I cannot disagree on that, but I did feel sorry for her as a viewer looking at her character.
Yeah.
Because when we ended series 2, and that was the cliffhanger, like, okay, the Doctor just said an emotional goodbye to, I think, one of his most deeply connected companions yet. And then we were about to go off into this new direction. Then Donna just shows up out of nowhere. It's like, what?
Yeah.
What? It's like ruining
watch the next episode, guys.
kind of ruining that moment. Then we come back to the Christmas special. And it's like we get to see the other side of it. And
Yeah.
the continuation of that scene, and it was okay. Yeah, she was annoying. Like obviously she was a woman on her wedding day. She's like, what the fuck is going on? Why am I here? She's obviously playing a normal person. Anyone would probably say that probably. And then she and then I then when we got back to the wedding, and then we just see her family, her fiance, everyone that was supposedly there to love her. They just said, "Fuck it, let's just have the reception without her." I was like, "Wow,
Yeah.
they don't fucking like her at all. Not even her own parents." And then when she goes back, all she does is start crying and say, "Oh, we're so sorry, we're so sorry."
I know.
And then they just start celebrating like. For Donna, like, you just literally...
There's some major trust issues right there.
Exactly. But then... And then later on, when we found out, like, oh my god, what her fiance was really about... Also, CGI in the series greatly increases again, by the way.
It's better.
The Christmas special...
Great.
It's better. It's better, to be honest with you. But even then seeing the backstory behind Donna's fiance is like... Oof. Wow, damn, I really felt sorry for her.
Yeah.
I really did. Because all she wanted to do was, like, to find a husband, have some kids, start a new life as a family, and then... No, even the guy who was, like, interested was like, oh, I just need to get close to her for her credentials. That's all he needed. Is like, damn.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
It sucked.
I felt sorry for her. I really did. But honestly, Donna was not that annoying as I expected. Again, ironically, I watched The Office after I wrapped that up, so I got to see her, the actress, again. I'm like, damn, this actress does not play characters that are likable that well, does she?
Yeah.
I feel sorry for her. I think the actress's name is Catherine Tate, I believe.
She's been in like a lot of BBC stuff before.
Yeah. But no, she's a good actress. But she has this frequency of playing annoying characters.
Yeah, right. Well, I'm just like, again, Donna's a good character. It's just that like she's annoying.
That
you know what I mean?
In her heart, yes.
Like I know what they were trying to do in series 4. You know,
we're not there yet.
What I'm saying is like Martha. We're talking about her right now and how she's not the strongest of the companions because you know she was just like I don't want to say like discount Rose, but like because it's not really what they were going for, but like you kept
comparing
them, whereas like Donna was like she was so drastically different that it was kind of annoying.
Yeah,
I get what they were going for. They were going something that was different, which is fine. I don't want any companions that are in love with the Doctor. Keep that in mind, Joseph.
We'll talk about that in a bit, but
that it was a little too strong for me.
No, I get that, but I feel like Donna was just like in the end, she was the right segue to whatever the next companion would be. Like, it's something different. We're not gonna get her more in the immediate future, but we'll get there when we get there. But I think she was like a bit at the end of the day, even after the series 2 ending snafu, they still rectified that quickly with her. So I feel like they did a good job on that one. The only thing I want to comment on the Christmas special is, again, that it wasn't that very big in sculptures in the end, but when there was like a small scene, you miss it. and so the doctor was playing around with
I
someone's
haven't
phone.
watched it in years.
The doctor was playing with someone's phone, and then he looked up and he see like a very skinny blonde woman, and I see in his eyes like, for a brief moment, I think I knew, like, I think some fans would agree with me on this. Like, he thought for a second, like, Rose, like, she's here. I mean, come on, he literally not even less than a day ago he was just about to confess his feelings for her.
Yeah.
And he didn't get the chance. Do you really expect it to be out of the ordinary for him to like look at some blonde woman and like for a second confuse that it's Rose?
I guess.
We'll get more about that later. But
Yeah.
I like the Christmas special. It was fun. If I have to rank the Christmas special, I think the last one was better. But this was still good. This was still good.
The last one was great because it was David Tennant's first episode. You know, like
overall.
yeah.
This was
that one was awesome.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, you're right. So if I have to rank the Christmas special, this one's number 2. The other one was number 1. Then to the proper series 3, where we got to the hospital on the moon.
Yeah.
Martha's introduction. Again, talk about Martha now as an age.
Again, I like Martha. She's cool.
She is cool. She's really cool, but
You can buy that she wants to travel and do all this crazy shit.
yeah, because she's a med student, doesn't have a lot of free time in the world, and this is time travel. So she could technically go back to the same day. She could go back to the next point, so she misses nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That's the beauty of time travel to an extent.
Yeah.
But I think now, just talking about Martha as in a full spoiler matter, I think overall she did do well, but I felt like there was like too much comparing to Rose, too many repeats from Rose. Like they were still learning, and like, and I'm not sure if this was on purpose or this was accidental. Like they were trying to like make another Rose, but not have her be another Rose, and then having to constantly mention you're not Rose.
Yeah.
Because first 5 episodes, she just mentioned, oh, Rose. It's always Rose, 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 Rose. And then even when we get to the second half, we just start seeing her get the elements of Rose. Like, she had a crush on the doctor. I'm not surprised. But why?
Right?
But why?
Because I'm sure they do.
It's a one-sided...
But it's just like...
It's one-sided.
What's the point of having that in there?
Because we just had one.
Yeah.
And they're going to do it. And the doctor doesn't obviously reciprocate those feelings. Like, he cares about her. I think he generally respects her. I feel like he would gladly, sacrifice his life for her, but I don't think he loved her like he did with Rose.
She's a regular ass companion, and you're gonna see a lot of those, especially in like the classic series. You know, I know you're not gonna watch them, but I'm saying like the classic series just had like people that are just like, yeah, hang out with him, he's cool.
Yeah, but
it's just that. But like they try to shove in this like comparing to Rose and everything, and it's just like,
yeah,
it doesn't work. You know.
Mm-hmm. Because even when we get to the last 3-parter, even I won't spoil it because I want to save my reaction for that. But I'll get to it in a moment. But when we get to that certain character reintroduction, which I'm going to save my reaction for that in a bit, seeing them two back together, and then them talking about Rose again, and then of course, Martha was there, and she was like, Rose again, okay. Great, well, why not? And I think that was the last Rose mention they made for the whole series. But even that still, even like at the very end, it's like, yeah, there was no like change in like no matter what throughout the entire Rose, she was always compared to Rose, and that's the unfortunate part. It does hurt her as a character because like she is a character, she is her own character, but she didn't get that much to do. She didn't get that much to grow as her own,
exactly,
to stand out. I mean, sure, it was fun to see the Joneses, except for the Tylers again. It was fun. It was fun to see her family. It was fun to see something different.
I'm sorry if I keep yawning.
Yeah, don't worry. I yawn all the time on What's the Tube. It's not out of the ordinary. But no, like I think Martha was a cool character, but she was average. I wish for me she had more to do. I wish.
Yeah, exactly.
I personally wish.
Exactly. Just a little bit of more personality, A
little bit more.
Yeah.
She had the right amount.
That's all she needed.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, so when we began the first half with I think Martha. Yeah, Martha. I think of course Martha. Seeing her like starting to begin her journey with the doctor, it was interesting. It was very. It was fun, but then it's slowly like, oh sure, we got a Queen Elizabeth joke Like the
Yeah.
the second one, I think, was that the second joke?
Mm-hmm.
It's like my mortal, and it's like what? And I was like, oh my god, this is so fun. It redeemed the Shakespeare episode was fun, but it was like I didn't really get into it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But it was that last thing. It's like, oh yeah, I like this show. I forgot. I really like this show.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, no, it was fun. And again, you said it's gonna pay off eventually down the road, so
Yes.
I'll wait for that.
Yes, it will. Those of you who know, you know.
Yeah, but and then I think the episode that really kind of like picked back up the steam again is when we returned again to the future, when we see the giant ass face again. I forgot his name. Not the woman, but like the big like alien.
The face of Bo.
Yeah. There you go.
Face of Bo.
Seeing him again. I mean, the episode itself was kind of like bland, to be honest with you. Like, okay, sure.
Was that the same episode with the cat people?
Yes.
Yeah, I love that one.
The Catman was fun.
Yeah.
He was fun. I just felt
Where
like
they were like they had to like open up the sky or whatever.
no, open up the ground.
Open up the ground. There we go. There we go.
Because it was kind of like another part in like the future story, like the
Yeah, and there were like flying cars everywhere. Everybody was on the highway.
yeah, but it was so fucking slow.
Yeah. Some people just lived on the highway.
Yeah, good night, Joy. Let me know when we get to exit 67.
Yeah.
But
No, as in you'll get to exit 67 in like when you graduate from college. Like you just live here.
most of the time, yeah. No, you're right. But it was like that very, like here's the thing. I don't know why I don't like when they make ominous, cryptic messages to foreshadow shit. I don't like it, but I sometimes find it's cool in case like
Well,
depends
in this show, there's time travel, so it's just like
when
yeah,
and
you
then
know, it's like a matter of like putting together the pieces of like how this timeline goes.
No, yeah, you're right. And I think it was that line that kind of like kickstarted the Doctor's independent development, like learning more about it. That line kind of kicked off. I was like, I think he
This
said
series is about the Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is where he gets the spotlight, in my opinion.
Oh no, same.
That was the saving grace of this series.
Yeah.
You know, it was just like you feel for him.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what he's going through and everything, especially with that finale.
But yeah, but we'll get there. But
We'll get there,
but the moment that kickstarted the finale, in my opinion, was when the face said, "You are not alone."
You're
It's
not
like,
alone.
It's like, wait, what?
It's like-
What? But George's been telling me for the last month, like, oh no, he is alone. He's the last one. It's like, what does he mean? He's not alone. Like, does he mean Rose? Does he mean Martha?
Yeah,
does he mean?
right?
Like, it was kind of cryptic and like.
It was very cryptic.
Was it like kind of like the generic like boosting him? Like, hey, don't worry, man. You're not alone.
Yeah, right?
I thought that's what it kind of.
But he said it in like a TV show kind of way.
Yeah.
You know.
But before we get to back to the more story,
I'm going to open up this piece of candy.
what does this mean?
Zoom in.
Oh my god.
Please do the zoom in effect.
I gotta figure out how to zoom in. I'll figure it out in post. But
Yeah, right. He was like talking in a TV way.
before we
It was
get
great.
no, that was. But before we get to the actual story, I gotta mention shout out because again, the guest stars continue to rock. The moment that I had to text George,
Yeah.
Andrew motherfucking Garfield was in a two-parter in our city, New York, in like the 1930s. But who cares?
In like the 1930s.
Yeah, well, hey, I saw Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. earlier this year. They went to the 30s. It was New York. That was fine. But no, seeing him was like, oh my god, I forgot he's British.
Yeah, right. It
like-
was great.
Oh my god, it was so weird to have him hear him with like American accent. It's like kind of like a hint of like his eventual Spider-Man career.
Yeah.
His short-lived career.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
awesome.
#, Spider-Verse. But no, that was still a cool two-part. But I always got confused on the whole Dalek thing.
Yeah, I thought that two-parter was
All right,
fine.
it was all right.
It felt more like a one-parter.
It could have been a one-parter.
That
Didn't
got a
need
little
to be a
stretched.
two-parter.
They were just
It
like,
was cool.
oh, but it's the Daleks. We gotta make a big deal out of them, guys.
Not really.
Yeah, exactly.
Because these were kind of like I appreciate they were trying to do something different with the Dalek. Like, oh, what do we have a human Dalek? What do we give them human emotion? What did they interact? And I thought that
Yeah,
was a cool. Don't get me wrong. That fucking thing, the human Dalek creation
it
was
was
like that was fucking
gross.
That was nightmare inducing. I'm like,
Ugh.
like design wise, they
Throw a
cheat.
picture up right now. Just show it.
Here,
man.
future
like,
Joe, put it here. Or actually, put it here. I can't stretch it out that much, but no, I appreciate what they were doing with that. I appreciate it. That could have been a one parter. That really could have been a one.
Yeah.
But
felt like one episode that got stretched. It also, again, like you said, it felt like they were running out of ideas for the Daleks. And, like, I'm sorry, but, like...
they could have waited another season without them. They could have waited. We didn't get Cybermen this season.
We didn't.
We didn't need to get Dalek again.
We won't get Cybermen for a while, either.
Thank you for letting me know. So I don't have to look at their creepy human... last series was like, took everything out of me.
Yeah.
Took me everything out of it. But I felt the Dalek, this two-parter, was fine. It was a fine addition, but I don't think it was like... Should have been a two-parter. Could have been a one-parter. We didn't need a full
I watched it. It was fun, you know?
No, it was fun. I'm just saying it could have easily been condensed to one episode.
Yeah.
It could have. I'm being honest there. It could have. Sorry, those pig fucking monsters. Oh my god, those were even more...
Oh, yeah.
Like, they turned the humans into pigs.
Jesus.
Like, how can you imagine, like, having your nose turn into a snout? Having your dick go back inside?
That I didn't think of. But okay.
I mean, come on. If you're standing upright, you know, you're not going to have a big dick. Anyway, moving on. But cool, Andrew Garfield cameo. That still saved the day for me. And then we got the Dr. Light episode, the Weeping Angels one. I forgot the name of the episode.
Blink,
yeah. No, I honestly, like...
So good.
Dude, they put DVDs as the center. I'm like, they won this. They won this for me. They won. I'm done. This is my favorite episode. Done.
Everybody talked about it.
It was
so big back in the day.
Because it was so different.
It was so different. It was
and
so good.
But it worked. It worked. Unlike the last Dr. Light episode, which, I'll be honest, we said this before, I was not a big fan of it. I thought it was stupid. It just did not work. But then this one was like, the concept is there. This is still in the world of Doctor Who, and it worked without the Doctor. We didn't need... I mean, he was there, yes. But he wasn't there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was there in theory. Even when we got to see him at Martha for a bit, it was fun. It made sense for the story.
Mm-hmm.
But we didn't need to... It's weird. Like, it worked. I don't know how, but it worked.
It did.
It was just...
It was so freaking complicated. It was so weird, and they put it all together somehow.
I mean, it was wobbly, wiggly wobbly. So.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. That is... The amount of times I've heard somebody repeat that phrase is insane.
But it worked.
It does.
It worked, and seeing where they were actually having that communication, like the talking between the DVD and the main character for this episode.
It was so weird.
It was weird, but it worked. It was like...
He's like, all right, I'm making a video right now, but I know exactly what you're going to say, so it's kind of like you're talking to me.
Yeah, it's weird, because like it's not supposed to work, but it works, and it's like, I compliment it, because like it's giving me all these...
Did you have to watch it twice?
No, I watched it
once. A lot of people say like they just couldn't wrap their brain around it.
I mean, I did. Like,
I just like, oh.
I only needed the one viewing, but it still worked out in my case. But no, that episode was so fucking good.
So good.
And it's like, remember, time travel, very complicated game. Because I guess the present day Doctor didn't get to those events yet. So I don't care. The episode worked. It made sense. They achieved their Dr. Light episode just so we can get another Christmas special. It worked. I'm satisfied with it. But then the moment... No, are we there yet? What was the next two part? Oh, yeah. So, we said before, this season was about getting into the Doctor. Really getting into his brain. And then
before you say anything, do you mind if I ask, what did you think of the episode 42?
What episode was that again? What episode was that?
It was the one that was in real time. It was 42 minutes. That's why it was called 42. It was on the one on the spaceship. There was like a countdown or some shit.
I remember the counter, but I don't remember anything else. Is there like a weird like reused prop? Like a weird suit, I think. I don't remember.
I don't remember.
That episode was so forgettable. I can't even remember shit from it.
Hey, guess what?
What happened?
That was Chris Chibnall's first episode.
Chris Chibnall, please improve your game. I swear to God. In 2022, when we get to Jodie, 2022, 2021, whenever the fuck we get to that point, you better improve your game, because I swear to God, I want the same quality throughout the entire run. Otherwise, I hate you. I don't hate you.
You see, like, everybody says, like, it's not Jodie's fault. It's not.
It's Chris's fault.
It's Chris's fault.
Because it's weird, because like, we get...
All right, yeah, we want to... All right, joke is we want to blame somebody, but it's just like...
It has to be someone's fault. It has to be.
Well, it's just like people just don't like the current Doctor Who. you know.
But we have time for that. We have time.
We'll get there.
But it's funny how like Steven's
But
episode.
there's your little like taste of what his style for Doctor Who is.
I'm excited for Steven's. I am not excited for Chris's. Thank God Steven is first. But anyway, the next two-parter that really develops the Doctor in his own. Sorry if I'm playing with my. I don't know why it's itching me today. Was the two-parter where the Doctor just isn't the Doctor. They take away his powers. That was
this is my favorite episode in the series. I loved it so much. Well, besides the finale, I loved this episode.
I like it the way they play with like this is just the Doctor without being the Doctor.
Oh my God, John Smith! It was so cool. That's like the nickname he's always used
for his human alias, right?
Yeah,
it works out so well because like
so perfect. Because
it just gives you a little bit of a taste. Like what would the Doctor be if he were a normal being?
Yeah,
and they give a pretty decent premise to how this event started. It was a little bit confusing for me. It's like, wait, so who's hunting them? Is this like a thing from the past? Oh no, these are originals. I don't know them, but still, like, just seeing the Doctor as John Smith without any memory, without just vague memories about being the Doctor, it was just so. It worked.
Funny thing, we were talking about Paul McGann earlier today. Throughout the whole revival of Doctor Who, everybody was very confused whether or not Paul McGann was canon or not. Basically, the original series it gets canceled, and it ended off with Sylvester McCoy as the final Doctor. It just ended off with him being like, and off to the next adventure or whatever. There was a brief period in between where there was a long time without Doctor Who, till 2005. During like the 90s, there was a TV movie for Doctor Who.
Trying to pick up the series again.
Yeah, they wanted to pick up the series again, and it just didn't work out. I actually watched that myself. I thought it was okay. But in that one, Sylvester McCoy regenerated into a new Doctor, which is played by Paul McGann. Everybody felt bad for him
because he only did one movie.
Yeah, like damn, he only got that one movie. He never got he didn't even get a chance to
do a series.
Be a Doctor. Like that. Imagine if you get everybody says Christopher Eccleston, he only got one series. Paul McGann got practically one episode.
1 episode and a half. How about that?
Yeah, 1 episode and a half. And it was just like, damn.
I felt sorry for him.
Yeah.
The notebook scene. I forgot the journal scene.
Exactly.
The sketches, and I'm like,
that's what confirmed that TV movie was canon. Everybody was like, yay! Everybody who felt really bad for Paul McGann, they were just like, hey, that happened. In between that and this show, he regenerated into Christopher Eccleston. And it worked. It was a slight nod, but it made the fans really happy.
Mm-hmm.
Especially of the classic series. Those old geezers who were just like, yes, Doctor Who is back. Oh, it didn't get picked up for a series. Oh, and then 2005, yeah, it's back again.
I'm older.
Probably
can't dick anyone. Anyway, but no, that episode was so fun just to see him.
So fun.
Just to see him the Doctor couldn't save the day because he knew if he tried to, he might die, or at least everyone around him's gonna die. And it was so smart for him to strip his powers and just. What does he want? Remove all the Time Lord knowledge, remove all that experience. What does he want? And all he wants is just to be married, have a peaceful life.
Yeah.
That's all he wanted. And he found someone.
Oh my God.
He just found someone. And he could potentially spend the rest of his life with. It was so...
I just realized something.
What happened?
Spoilers.
We're in spoilers.
No. Spoilers.
Okay, remember this fall when we get to that point then.
Wow. Yeah, you're right. All he does want is to just...
Be happy.
And
he almost did.
And maybe settle down one day.
Hopefully, yeah. I mean... But no, that was kind of the thing that I really took away from that episode was that there's more to the Doctor than just saving the world or saving time
or running away.
There's more.
Let's be honest. That's what he was. That's what he does.
But there's more. There was more to him.
Yeah, when you strip down all of those elements of him, you have a genuine person there.
And then when we get
genuine feelings.
Exactly. And then when we get to the point where we found that like, oh, what the plan was, what the stakes were, and then when Martha basically had to force him, no, you have to be the doctor again. And he's like, no, what's gonna happen to me and this teacher? Like they were,
Yeah.
getting so close to each other. Like what?
He has practically become his own person. That was really fucking sad, man.
That he had to give it up
Yeah.
just to help, protect him, protect the people he cared about, so no one dies. Or did someone die? I don't remember. I don't think anyone died. But
I feel like somebody did.
yeah, probably. Okay, more people to die. How about that?
Yeah.
And he had to have that talk with her. It's like what life could have been. I don't know if it was like either during that scene or a later scene where we did get like this brief
Vision.
imagination.
Yeah.
It's like, they grew up old, they grew up happy, married, and it's like it's sad because had
I know
that enemy not
I
showed up,
know.
he would have had that life, and
Mhm.
he didn't, and that I felt so bad for him
Yeah.
that he wasn't able to get that moment, and even she said like, no, it wouldn't work out
Mm-hmm.
because of like his extraterrestrial elements. It wasn't gonna work, and I felt so sorry for him.
Yeah.
That I guess you can say reminded him of like not
It reminded him that he was alone.
again. I mean, don't
You
get me
see the theme here? Like, in the beginning of the series, he's told, like, you're not alone. And, like, smack in the middle of this series, he gets, like, this cruel reminder that, like, he's an alien.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Like-
literally an alien.
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
Also, one thing before we get to the
And then they come back around saying, oh, you're not alone at the end of the series, but, like, that's the whole arc.
before we get to the 3 part, there's one I got to talk about Lazarus for a bit. I'm not sure if you watched the episode. The one
No, I
where-
want to keep talking about the family of blood.
Really? I want to talk about. I would talk about John. The family blood was kind of like meh for me.
I loved. Oh well, no, I'm saying the episode in general.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like the family. Like the family's kind of
No, they were fine.
they're fill-ins, fill-in
Yeah.
villains.
The actors were cool.
Yeah,
I recognize the guy who played the son.
I think I
I've
should.
seen him in somewhere.
You probably,
Anyways, yeah, no. I feel like with the Doctor, we talked about it in series 2.
Mhm.
The Doctor is learning to like become human again. That's just my way of like learning to like humble himself down and like, get out of the mindset of the Time War.
Yeah,
He's getting over the Time War, and like in series 3 he's riding this high of like he's getting better, and then just in the middle of he just plummets right back down again. It's just such a hard
Hit.
drop for his character.
to deal with. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what makes this series interesting to me.
Mm-hmm. Could we just see more of it, about him and his vulnerabilities?
Yeah, it's that rise and fall that's just like, ooh, you feel it.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, I felt it throughout that episode, and just seeing him briefly happy with her, and then having that taken away, or that being at risk, and having him be like starting to lose his cool a little bit. Something that I don't think we rarely see it. I think we see it at times, but we don't get to see it as often.
Mm-hmm.
So it was weird for me to see the Doctor kind of like really worry, really like riled. I was like, what the fuck are we gonna do? What the fuck am I gonna do? What am I gonna lose?
Yeah.
But and also again, shout out to Martha, who actually she kept him going.
This was a good episode for her. Martha was done very well in this episode.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
the thing. That's why like, she's not
Perfect.
incredible, but like, yeah. No,
She stands for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave her credit on that.
Uh-huh.
But I really like this episode. I really did.
Yeah, and in the ending of that episode too, it was just like, oh fuck. He fucked them up.
Hey.
Remember they got immortality, but like he made them suffer for the rest
Oh
of
my
their
god,
lives.
I forgot. It's like that was kind of the cruelest punishment
That
ever.
was so fucked up.
But it made sense. Like I want to live forever. Like cool, you get to live forever, but you don't get to have a
I
life.
was just like, all right, that's a little harsh.
Well, just imagine just being a
I was
scare.
like, that's a little bit much.
I mean, to be fair, he was being fair. To be fair,
Yeah, to be fair.
yeah.
To be fair.
But
I've seen that clip before.
but the last thing I want to talk to you about was, do you remember the episode Lazarus? The one with like a really fucking creepy CGI monster.
No.
Well, it's basically like immortality and shit. Like some boss, some millionaire invents this immortality machine. He gets younger. I just wanted to say that was
Yes, I heard. Yeah, I never watched it, but I heard about it.
it was a creepy episode.
Yeah.
The design was pretty creepy, but it was just creepy. It was when they go back to the present day, like Martha's present day. So we get to meet more of her family, get to meet them more about the what was I gonna say, the how the family is. That's that's basically it. And then them worrying that the doctor might not be a good person, but I wonder like well how would they know? I mean, because there was like a couple of weird like characters that sprinkled around, just telling them something, and it's like what are they telling them? It's like well the doctor's not a bad person. I mean, I don't know who.
Yeah, right.
But anyway, then we got to the 3-part, and I swear to God, George, we need to do Torchwood in review. Motherfucking Jack Harrow is back. John Barrowman.
I know.
John Barrowman is back. I mean, I saw him on Arrow. Don't get me wrong. I just saw him on Arrow, so it's like I didn't miss him, but it's like seeing him again. Doctor's like, oh my God, I miss this guy.
No, you miss Captain Jack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! When I saw that, I was just like, yeah, that's awesome.
To get them to see him again, oh my God, it was so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
the doctor was being a dick to him.
Yeah, because he's like, he picked him. I was like, oh well, keep time traveling.
Yeah, right. He was just like, I don't want to deal with this.
Not right now, maybe next series. But it was just so fun to see him again, and it's like, why would Jack knew like he was gonna come back because this was the same spot from series 1. It's like, oh damn, Jack's probably pissed. He's probably happy. I don't know what he's gonna do. He's got like a lot of backpack. I don't know why he brought a backpack though. I think was that related to Torchwood?
No, I think Torchwood takes place after series 3, like directly after series 3.
I have to discredit you on that in a bit, but then just seeing them reunite when they go fall at the very, 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 very
the end of time.
The end of time.
Entropy.
Yeah, entropy. That's the name of it.
I think that's the scientific term for the end of everything that ever is or will be.
I don't want to think about that, but anyway, let's talk about Doctor.
Yeah, the inevitable heat death of the universe, guys.
Yeah, that's not creepy whatsoever. But no, just getting to that point, that episode where I just love seeing Jack again. Just seeing it's been over a series since we last saw him, and just seeing him again. Of course, obviously he talks about like how were things with Rose, how were things after the series 1 finale. Obviously with their whole regeneration things, there was a lot to catch up on. And it was just so cool to see him again. It was so cool. This time,
I loved how mad at the doctor he was. He was just like,
he abandoned him.
Why?
Like he left him stranding at some uncertain point in time without rescue.
Yeah.
Why? That's so fucked up.
I know.
And then Martha's just there. It's like, cool, Rose again. Cool.
Yeah, right. She's like, I don't know what's going on, so I'm just gonna let them do their thing.
But then eventually they find a colony of people, like they're trying, like the last men on Earth.
Yeah, I love that. Like, no matter what, humans will live till the end of time. That's how awesome we are, guys.
You either become normal or you become barbaric. It's one of the or.
Yeah.
I'd rather be normal. I don't want to be barbaric.
But like the fact that our society, our species lives
supposedly
billions of years.
Our great far-flung descendants.
Yeah.
God, I feel sorry for them in the future. I feel happy for me and whoever my kids are going to be. After that, I don't care.
Yeah, the thoughts that this episode brings up is really messed up.
Yeah, but
you guys understood that?
But speaking of not understanding anything, we meet this professor character who's trying to build this. Where is the rocket ship supposed to take them?
We're in
like,
the spoiler section, Joseph. Like, you can just say it.
No. The professor, dude. Like, what was he supposed to take the people to? Like, what? Like, he was building like this mega ship, like for this last arc for humanity. Where was they supposed to go, to the moon or something? Or
I don't know.
And if you don't know, then I don't know either. But no, it was just so cool. And then, okay, fine. I'm trying to like be very vague, trying to build up suspense.
But George, we're in the spoiler
section.
But
George
man.
is trying to ruin.
What did you think,
George? It's trying. So when we get to the watch, the damn fucking watchers. That's why you want me to say the watch. And remembering back to the 2-parter John Smith, I was like, wait a minute. That watch has the power.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, the seeds are planted. That's another reason why I give this series the benefit of the doubt. I'm just like, yeah, they thought this through, you know.
Now look at my eyes. We get the watch. It's like, wait a minute, the watch, entity, Time Lord. Wait a minute, the face. What did the face say? You're not alone. It's like, oh fuck. And then I don't know when. And no, wait, when was the moment? No, I'm trying to build it up to it correctly. Okay, wait, it was after he get his powers, after he shows his true intention, and then after
It's when he gets his memories back.
Yeah, and then he reveals
Through
himself.
some sort of accident, I forget.
No, he just opens the watch.
Oh yeah, that's right. He just opens
and
the
then
watch.
they all realize, oh fuck. Well, at least the Doctor knows what's what. It's like
no one else knows what's going on,
But
especially the viewers who started with Series 1. Nobody knows who this guy is, but the Doctor knows who this guy is.
I'll phrase it like this: every hero has his archenemy. Every Batman has a Joker. Every Flash has a Reverse Flash. Every Spider-Man has a debatable. Let's just say Green Goblin.
Green Goblin or Venom sometimes.
I'm gonna go with Green Goblin, first one.
Yeah.
You have that. In this case, I knew in my head, I was like, there has to be some sort of like arch rival.
Right, you're like, is it the Daleks? But like, that's a whole race of things. The Cybermen are like really up there. A lot of people say that's their favorite Doctor Who villain, you know.
But
like,
no,
but there's no like arch nemesis, you know.
But then we get the Master.
Yeah.
And I'm like, the Master. You call yourself the Master. Okay, fine, whatever. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Before. That's what I was trying to do. Before.
Oh, that's what you were trying to do. Oh, you're so smart. You're so smart.
I'm not smart. I'm smarter than when I look. But no, it's like, oh my god, we finally get an arch rival character. It's like he regenerates too, and it's like he goes from an old man to like a very.
Yeah, you weren't expecting to see a regeneration, huh, Joseph?
I was like, oh fuck. And then he takes the TARDIS, and it's like, oh fuck. This is a rival, right? This is an arch enemy right here. He took the fucking TARDIS.
Yeah.
He left him stranded with the barbarics. And it's like, and then, okay, obviously in the next episode, they use Jack's watch. They're like, okay, let's just go back to present day. Let's just start it. Let's see what's going on in present day. Fuck, he's the prime minister. I'm like, fuck. He has all the power.
Yep.
Oh, damn, he's trying to make contact with aliens. Fuck. Oh, damn, we have no TARDIS. We have no team. We have no backup. We're fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, and here's where I have to correct. You say like, oh, Torchwood takes place after the events of Doctor Who Series 3. Actually, not. Jack mentions like, oh, I have a team I'm trying to contact, but they're not. So this takes.
I never put that together.
Yeah, so no, this takes place after I think Series 1.
Mm.
I mean, it was cool. I mean, I don't like it because like, I mean, let's figure out like you're with a group of friends, like, you know, you're starting to start a dynamic, you're starting to be new to them, you're starting to have fun with them, and it's like all of a sudden like you get a call like, oh hey, we're your old people, can you come, you know, help us for a bit? Would you run to them, or you're like, nah, I'm good, I got my new people?
Well, yeah, it's yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
That's the nature of television.
But hey, I like Jack. I wanted to come back, so fuck it.
Yeah.
I know we have to watch Torchwood someday.
Sure.
Every Doctor Who series been up in review. But no, them getting back to the present and them figuring out what the fuck is the Master plan all along. And oh my god, like, I love the Master. He's so
right.
He's similar to the Doctor, but he's
so fucked up.
Yeah, he's childish, but he's entertaining, but he's sinister. It's like,
yeah,
this is an arch enemy. This is like,
this is a villain right here. You know?
And he finds a companion in his
wife.
He
finds his own companion.
It's like,
oh, it's great.
No,
all right. So, in case you didn't know, the Master comes from the classic series. He was introduced with the Third Doctor, John Purdy. I want to say that's his name. Yeah, he was introduced with the Third Doctor, and yeah, same origin and nearly everything. They go further in depth into his origin in the Series 3 finale, and establishing that they used to be childhood friends, and all the stuff about Time Lords and everything and all that crap.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, the Master was an old villain. He was in the Paul McGann movie.
Not surprised.
Yeah,
it's a movie. You need the biggest villain possible.
Yeah. And yeah, he's the biggest villain. You know, so
but
it's just like,
he's different. He's not like your typical villain. Like, he's like serious, intense. Like, don't get me wrong, villains can be like that too. But I don't know, when you go up against the Doctor and it's the arch enemy, it's got to be the right way to characterize him. And I feel like they did such a perfect job with the Master. This.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, like, this series is it's all about the Doctor.
Yeah, and then we slowly get to see like what the Doctor, what is he gonna do if he beats the Master? What is he gonna do? He's like, I'm not gonna kill him. I'm gonna save him. I'm gonna, like, you know,
this
try.
This is the moment that stands out for me.
Mm-hmm. This is his chance to, like, kind of not repopulate, but like kind of like have someone else again, like someone that I think it's like a much more deeper meaning. It's like he hasn't had anyone that's like really close to him since Rose slash the previous Time Lords before the Time War.
That's exactly what it is. He has no one that's like him, at least. He has people that he is fond of, but
It's not the same.
it's not the same.
And here's even though it's his greatest enemy, they're still the last of their kind.
Yeah.
But even with that good-hearted intention, seeing him trying to help him, but then seeing what the Master has planned for like him and the world. Oh my god! When we reached the end of part 2,
Oh my god.
that was so not painful and like it turns like cringy, but like it was so painful to watch.
That was messed up.
The Master wins.
Yeah.
He ages the Doctor up to a point where I don't think Time Lords can even go that far. From what I know, he basically just
You want me to tell you the rules, or?
What's the rules?
For each regeneration, I believe a Time Lord is able to live like 1,000 years or so.
Okay.
So you know how like we die at like,
80, 70.
70, 80, and like 90 is like considered pretty old.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the equivalent thereof. A Time Lord can live about 1,000 years within a regeneration.
Oh, okay. But they can
Yeah.
regenerate as much as they want.
Yeah, but the Doctor usually gets himself into stupid ass situations, so he's only like 800 and something, even though he's at his 10th regeneration
Overall.
overall.
Oh, okay.
It's really funny in that regard.
Yeah, but just seeing him so old and like defeating the Master just holds him like, yeah,
He's
you
like,
lost.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Yeah, it's like everyone just admits defeat. It's like, fuck, we lost. This kind of it doesn't feel like an Infinity War loss, but it's like it's a loss.
Yeah,
They lost, and Martha's the only one who has to escape and like try and do something to save the day. But no, like, and then we get to part 3. It's like a year later. It's like, fuck.
yeah.
How do they haven't tried anything? Like, I wouldn't even know how do they felt like the prisoners, the Doctor being stuck in the mouth. Like, I have to wait just 200 more days before.
Yeah, right.
And then Jack is just like held hostage in like the steamer room. It's like, damn. I
Yeah,
feel so sorry for him. He had his own.
and he's immortal.
Oh
so-
fuck! He can't die. I
Yeah.
forgot. Oh my god! Oh my god! That was so, like the Master won. That's the thing. You get the stakes there, and it's like, yeah, he's a fucking crazy shit. He's the craziest bitch.
Yeah, he's
one-
a villain. He is a straight up villain. He is a terrible, terrible person. I'm just like shit.
I'm still surprised. That's the thing. I'm really surprised at how
I know.
well written they do. And then seeing Martha again, like trying to enact her own plan to try and like save everything, but even that's not really working. They failed. It's in quotation marks.
Yeah.
And then when we get back to the ship, they age the Doctor back up. And even that's still like, up in the air. Like, did they really win? Did the Master really? No, because the Master had some sort. What was the plan again? Like, it was something with the TARDIS. They used the TARDIS as a machine for something, from what I remember. It's been a while. That's why. Try and help me remind me if you can.
I don't remember either.
But he's trying to do.
I know that the orbs and shit, the things that took over.
Yeah,
those
they amplify something. I know that, but
well, also like they were the people from the end of the universe.
oh my god, I forgot.
that was
so,
really messed up.
so fucked up.
I was just like, Jesus.
So contained in this tiny ball of metal. Oh god, I feel sorry for him. But oh yeah, so they were trying to like do something with some sort of mind control shit, from what I remember. But in fact, Martha's plan was to like get the Doctor to be known. Like everyone needs to know the Doctor's name to kind of like overpower the Master and somehow give the Doctor's like near God state for a bit.
Yeah.
Like kind of like a Super Saiyan God moment.
A little bit.
And and the Master's like, oh fuck,
He's like, damn it.
he lost again.
Oh no.
It's so funny, and the thing that always got me is like when the Doctor actually beat the Master, instead of like doing the simple like I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna lock you away, he just hugs him.
Yeah. That it.
Like it just
Oh
like
my
even
god,
after-
I can't. There's so many layers to this,
like,
Joseph.
even,
There's so many layers. It's just like, oh my god. Where do we even start?
but it's like not even a year into a fucking torture, you still hug the man who basically said, I want to kill you. But the Doctor's so alone, and he's so desperate for like someone like him, and it's like, I'm gonna keep you alive.
And he grew up with him. That is his childhood friend right there.
And even after, yeah, but
You know, like there is some, despite everything, there is some sort of weird, twisted friendship that they have, and it's just like, well, not twisted. It's just like he sees he tries really fucking hard, guys, but he sees the good in him somehow.
I don't see any fucking good, and
I don't either.
He's a messed up mother helper, and I can't. No, I could, like, I get it from the doctor's perspective. From us, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. This guy,
that's the thing.
He needs to die. He needs to go.
Yeah, exactly. Like that.
You can't keep this man around.
Yeah.
It makes no sense, but he still saves him for a reason.
And that's why I say, like, it's all about the doctor, and I feel like that's what makes this.
The series stands out.
Yeah, the series 2 finale. Everybody talks about it, and it's just done. Series 2 finale is so perfect.
This
but
was
like,
still great. This was
the series 3 finale. It's just like, oh god. Again, it's that like nosedive down.
Mm-hmm.
After series 2, like he's getting better, and then it's just like, nope, you're even worse than you were.
Yeah, because now in this case, when we get to where his companion, the master's companion, shoots him, it's like, and he's like, no,
yeah, she just kills him. She's just like, nope.
I'm not gonna regenerate.
I didn't do it for you. I didn't do it for the world. I just did it because I hate him. I was just like,
Damn.
oh god.
Even he doesn't care. He just wants, fuck it. You can be alone. I'm not gonna be with you.
Yeah.
And that's so fucked up. And the doctor's like, please just regenerate. I need you.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck.
And he's just like, the masker is just like so
crazy,
deranged.
He's like, he doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
But he's gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
Doctor's gonna be alone again. But so even that, like, even when the doctor won, like, this long-term plan.
This is the most hollow victory ever.
Because before the events, he thought he was alone, and then after these events, like, he wasn't alone. He had a chance, and now he's alone again.
In my opinion, this is the Doctor at his lowest point. This is like the Empire Strikes Back ending for Doctor Who.
Mm-hmm. But no, you're right. But still, wow! Shout out to, I forgot the actor's name who played the mouse. He did he's still a great job.
Put it up in.
I'll remember in post, but such a great job. It's still kind of like, I forgot. Did they rewind time or they forget? Or did they make everyone forget? I forgot.
I think both.
They probably did both. But even with that, I mean, even after that, the doctor was still himself, at least from a surface and outside level. Like, he was still offering Jack, hey, you want to come back? He's like, nah, I got my own team. I kind of miss them. I want to go spend time with them again. Oh yeah, no, they did time travel. So
they did time travel.
Yeah, they did time travel. So it's like he just went like, I'm gonna go back on my show. See you guys.
Yeah, and Martha was just like, well, that was fucked up.
That was fun.
I'm gonna go.
My family needs me. Gotta get back to studying. And we leave the doctor alone again.
Yeah,
but not alone for long.
Cause that's then the Titanic.
Nah. Extra credit homework. There was a charity where I think it was number 5.
Yes. Oh my god! You want to hear something fun? I'll tell you next series.
Can I guess?
What?
The
behind the scenes thing?
Actor who plays number 5.
Yeah.
David and his daughter eventually get married. That's like he's so much.
The 5th Doctor is the 10th Doctor's stepfather.
Father-in-law.
Oh, sorry, yeah, father-in-law.
Wow, that must be a big kid thing.
I know.
I'm related to.
And that was the Doctor he used to watch as a kid too.
And now he's the father-in-law.
Yeah, it's just like, huh? Okay.
But it was so cute. Like, even though I don't know the 5th Doctor,
yeah,
it was so cool, a fun scene. Like, even they don't even acknowledge like, oh, you're me.
Yeah.
Huh. But like, even when they said willy wobbly timey wimey, it's like it's like, wow. Damn, it's just so weird to see these crossovers.
I know. One of my favorite quotes is from that little short. It was, "Oh, look at me! I'm the Doctor. I could save the universe with a ball of string and a piece of twine," or something like that.
Is that how he actually did it, or no?
No.
Oh, that would have been awesome if he did. But yeah, but no, that but then Doctor. Okay, so for some reason, then that scene just is weirdly transitioned to, yeah, the Titanic just barges in. It's like,
Yeah. Again, like you don't get this in Stephen Moffat's run, which well, I'm gonna be honest, guys. Thank God.
they
Like
changed.
like this like emotional whiplash is stupid.
Like we get it, and then like boom, we got to
It's
set
just
it for the
like,
next Christmas special.
Yeah, like I'm already gonna watch the next episode, guys. Just stop.
I'll wait till Christmas. Don't hype me up for something that I gotta wait months for. I'm gonna watch it. I'll be back. You don't need to entice me. Damn. But anyway, yeah, I had like a James Cameron joke, like James Cameron barges.
Actually, I
in.
think this is the last time they do it.
Oh, they set up the Christmas special in the finale.
Or do they not?
I don't know, man. You're the Whovian here. But anyway,
It might be the last time. I don't remember.
we'll have to watch. We'll have to wait till next series. But before we get to that, anyway, I really did enjoy this series. I really did. I would do a rank the bad guys, but I don't. We just the Master #1. There you go.
Yeah, it's just like there's no comparison.
We have
the
no-
Cybermen are amazing,
But they're
I
not.
love the
But they're not
Cybermen.
big bad material.
Yeah,
They're not. They're just like
it's well for a lot of people it's Daleks at the top, the Master and the Cybermen.
I have to go the other way around. So
Right.
I think the Master's #1 in my
Yeah,
books.
the Master's #1 for me. The Daleks are great, but it's just like,
Damn it.
yeah, it's more like they're a merchandise type of thing, you know.
Mm-hmm. So for you, is there anything before we get to our usual ending rigmarole? Is there anything we did not talk about in series 3 so
And
far?
I feel like we got to everything. Yeah, again, like with the whole series in general, there's not as much to it as other ones, but it has its place.
Mhm.
It definitely has its place. I just can't wait for you to get to the next one,
Which we'll be starting. I'll be starting.
which
soon.
will be okay.
It will be okay. Oh my, don't play with my expectation. Don't play with
You know what I mean? It's like another series 3 where it's just like,
Don't spoil it.
yeah, you know, like the beginning's all right, but the ending it's just like, oh. Plus, it's David Tennant's last series,
His last full series.
his last full series.
We'll see a little bit more of it. A little bit more.
A little bit, just
But-
a little bit.
A little bit. George, let's rank them. Right now, our current rankings of Doctor Who unofficially is both me and you's, and the overall is #1 series 2 and #2 series 1. Where do you want to put series 3 of BBC's Doctor Who's revival?
So far the ranking goes at the top is
Two.
series 2, right?
Then 1.
Then 1.
Yeah,
then
1
2.
is #2 and then 2 is #1.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
No, where do you want to slot in 3?
Yeah, I was saying in third place.
I would make a case for it to be #2.
You think so?
I feel like this is more. I don't know, like
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
like-
more production quality.
yeah, I know that.
So you're not wrong.
I'm really thinking about because I remember more of I think because like David Tennant's just so recent in my mind, I can remember more of him than the Christopher Eccleston. I mean, actually, no, you might have a point there. This is a toughie.
Right? I feel like it's tied for.
I think I would, but the one has to be better than the other. But
I mean, a lot of people really do like Christopher Eccleston as the Doctor.
I know that, but I think they're still trying to find their footing in series 1. That's why I don't. But then you have Jack Harkins in both.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is so hard. Actually, fuck.
Right?
This is so hard. This is hard for me because I know for you, like it's like 2, 1, 3.
It's all one show. It all blends together.
I know, but like there has to be like a ranking to this. But this is. I think at the end of the day, I might have to get. You might be right. I might have to give this a series 1. I think there was just more elements and more emotions I liked out of series. I know series 3 has a lot more production quality, yeah, but I feel like there's a couple like more things I can like remember fondly from series 1 than series 3.
Again, overall, guys, the series 3 finale is
It's really great.
it's really good.
Yeah, okay. So right now, okay, yeah, I'm sold. Series 3 is the least for now. We'll see how things go in the future, or whatever. I was gonna make a time travel joke, but I'm so tired. I can't think of another one. Okay, so our rankings right now: #1, series 2; #2, series 1; and #3, series 3.
Yep.
But that's our all 3 across the board. Maybe things will change next week with Series 4.
Maybe.
I think that's it. I can't think of anything else to talk about Series 3. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Overall, what would you rate Series 3, like, out of your personal rating score? Like, out of 5, out of 10?
It's really hard to say.
I would give it 1.5 thumbs up. That's my ranking system. 1.5.
Yeah.
It's not a 2, but it's not just a 1. It's like in between.
Yeah.
I would give it 1.5 thumbs up.
It's worth watching, just not binging, for me.
It's like a slow watch. Like, just casually go through it. You'll get to the more intense stuff later on.
It's worth more casually watching.
Mm-hmm. No, I have to agree with you on that. I think.
Or if you just want to get to the good parts, just blast through. Or skip it, like I did.
Fuck you, George. Fuck you because I'm the one who binged all 13.
I've seen every single episode of Doctor Who, starting from Matt Smith.
Oh my god! So when we get to the 2021 portion, that's when we actually get to the real good stuff. That's still next year. But whatever. Well, what's not next year? It? Damn you. Ow, my left arm. But anyway, yeah, I think that's gonna do it for us. I think. So if you're unaware, this has been What's in the Tubes, every Doctor Who series reviewed. Before I end on my usual rigmarole, George, pimp your shit.
Guys,
I was actually gonna punch him out for a second.
Typical Campus is back.
Oh yeah, this
my webtoon series. Webcomic, whatever.
Webcomic.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it. It is back, guys. For the month of November, we are uploading a bunch of content, and you guys are going to love it. After November, we're going to go back to our regular schedule, too, so we are back. You think so go read it.
This will be on the 14th, so
yeah, Typical Campus online webtoon, okay?
Click the link in the description below.
Yep, and as always, you can follow me on Twitter at itsjustgeorge98. Do you think I should promote my Instagram more?
It's up to you if you feel like it's promotable yet.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let me know, Brian.
Because I know like people are able to gain a really good following on Instagram.
I mean, bless you. Well, my thing's private, so I don't fucking know.
Yeah, right. Like I like to keep it private, but I know that like there is an audience there that can.
Yeah, you're right. I think I might make my public next year. I think maybe we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But if you're unaware, this has been What's in the Tube, every Doctor Who series review. If you want to know what we're doing overall on What's in the Tube besides our Doctor Who series coverage, we also do every Arrow season review each and every other Tuesday because sadly Sal and I got way too busy to keep up the every week to week schedule. So we're converting it to what we're doing for Doctor Who. So it's every other week. So I think this week my scheduling's off. We're off this week. We'll be back next week for the season 4 review. The season 4 review. Sorry. Oh god.
At what season do they start calling him Green Arrow?
Next time. Season 4. So that's me and Sal. Check us out each and every other Tuesday. We also do quick impressions. So whenever we're not doing a brand new episode of either every Doctor Who series review or every Arrow season review, I'm giving one of my quick impressions. And a show I watched during the pandemic, so check that out. We did Young Sheldon, we did Seinfeld. I think the last one that went up was Gravity Falls. So check those out if you want to hear more about my thoughts on any other show besides these two. But if you only care about Doctor Who, then you're luck. We'll be back in 2 weeks, I think by Thanksgiving weekend, for Series 4.
All right. I can't wait. This one's going to be really good.
It's David Tennant's last one, right?
Yeah.
Did he want to leave?
I more want to talk... I think so, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think it's I want to talk more about the finale and David Tennant and also David Tennant's last episode. I want to talk about those more. We're doing his last episode as a separate video, but you know, the series 4 has again it's gonna be a lot like series 3 where it's just like all right, and then it's just like whoa.
Hopefully, I'm gonna start series 4 tonight because I've been waiting.
Yeah.
You took your sweet ass time.
Oh yeah.
I'm kidding. It's not George's fault. Remember, he's doing this at the kindness of his own heart. I'm not trying to blame him, but I've been waiting a long time. I've been waiting almost 2 weeks.
Sorry.
Almost 2 weeks. Can't wait to get back into this world. See what the fuck the Titanic will lead us next. But again, if you're unaware, this has been What's in the Tube. If you want to see more of us, specifically our Doctor Who,
go subscribe, hit the notification bell. But more importantly, comment on the video. Tell us what you think. Share it with your friends, maybe. That sound good?
You just took most of my rigmarole.
Yes, I did.
Did I forget it? Like, yeah. Basically, you hit all the points. You hit all of them. I don't have anything else to add. So for you, Whovians, we'll see you in 2 weeks. But again, let us know in the comments below. What did you think of Series 3? Are you going to watch it? Let us know. We're always open to the conversation below. But until then, we'll see you in 2 weeks. Be good to each other. Stay safe out there. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Bye, guys.